how'd you get here?
I have a lot of preamble going into this game. I'm just gonna start up and hop into it so you guys can at least see gameplay as soon as possible. But me playing this game is in no way in support of the devs. There is a lot of drama that went down and surrounded this game and has kind of impacted the way community discussion about this game is had, and it is very much worth looking into if you're interested in talking about this game on this platform, just at all, period, right? So, video link below. I don't need to do my own analysis of it and add the same fucking ideas and, you know, information that's been said ad nauseum about this. There was a lot of shady shit that went down. Check it out, take a look. Another thing, I do not feel that playing this game on my platform specifically is going to support the devs in any way. One, the game is free. Me downloading this doesn't actually support the devs. Yeah, the download count goes up, but what the fuck does that actually do for them? Like, this is already one of the more widely discussed games in the fan community. I don't think that's really that big of a deal. To me, that's not supporting the devs at all. And then this also got massive amounts of coverage. My coverage is not going to change anything. My coverage is not going to bring anything to anybody's attention that it wasn't already there. So, there we go. 1, I'm not supporting the devs. 2, check out that information down below if you really want to have the full scope of what this game is like. That being said, I am going to dive into this and see how the game is. And just to get all the, you know, hit all the beats early, I think frame 1, without actually having played this game, really, I played the first level, I think, in Project 2020, whatever content they had available there, and I wasn't super in love, but, and I'm not just saying that, I swear to God, it's not because of, like, the fucking devs or whatever, and now I'm switching up on the game. I swear to God, I was like, this game is not all that, but, fuck, well, okay, frame 1. I think this game is one of the most ambitious Sonic fan games we've ever seen. Again, not supporting the devs. That's not even something like super inherently like positive because, you know, it can be ambitious but not do anything well, and that's fine. Whatever. TLDR, don't tell me how to use a checkpoint. Don't get out of my way. You're not fucking special like that. There's no way. Alright, it looks like they changed it up a little bit, man. They're telling me how to fucking walk. Wet? Tell me how to wet myself. Tell me how to walk. Tell me how to live, breathe, eat, sleep, whatever. They told me how to do everything in this game. I'm surprised there was no boost tutorial after everything they just pulled there. Fuck. Anyway, okay, wait, what was I saying? Lightspeed dash? Alright, I can get behind the lightspeed dash. I did see a lot of people playing this game outside of the Sonic community. This genuinely reached an entirely new audience when it was Project 2020, and, you know, not after that. I feel like there were a lot of reasons to completely avoid that game, and even people that weren't super. What the fuck is happening? There is no way, bro. Okay, I get it. It's a fucking tutorial. You can let me actually just experiment with things and figure it out. Okay. No way. Okay. Like I was saying, I guess I kind of get it. This reached an insane audience, and, like, I understand that, and it's nice to tell you how to control shit and whatever, but, like, holy fuck, there's, like, a degree of just it going too far. And, I can't even walk and get a thought out without having to fucking read a text box. Hopefully it becomes a little less hand-holdy later on. I assume it will be, and this is just their version of preamble. Holy fuck, there's so much. Holy fuck. Alright, sorry. What I was saying, this game is very, oh shit, I just lost my whole train of thought because I just got bombarded with so much bullshit. Alright, I am going into this game with an open heart and an open mind. I genuinely think that, you know, a lot of people dislike this game because of the community drama, which is totally valid. That's totally fair. If you don't want to like a game or support a game because the devs are terrible people, you know, I get that. Everyone draws their own line in the sand, and people die by it, and, you know, everyone has the right to experience what they want to experience, promote what they want to promote, play what they want to play, and feel how they want to feel based on yeah, the context of the situation, the context of the games. Hopefully we don't get a single fucking tutorial again for the rest of this game. I'm going in with an open heart and an open mind. I want to rate this game kind of objectively, in kind of a nebulous void without the community drama. Even if this game comes out pretty good, there's still the massive fucking red flag of the dev team, and that caveat where it's like, well, if you don't give a shit about this, you know, the game might be pretty cool, but, you know, we don't know yet. We don't know. There were a lot of people talking about how the game falls off in quality very quickly, and I have seen that as a pretty consistent ideology, so I don't have insanely high hopes, but my heart is open. My mind is open. I will say, this game is very ambitious. I talked about that a little bit earlier, but I don't think I got my thought out because, you know, the game was shoving words down my mouth 24/7. So I'm just gonna run that back real quick. The fact that this game not only has this dynamic, whether or not that fucking motion was stupid as hell or not. This is a very dynamic cutscene. The fact that there's voice acting is crazy. The fact that the game is complete in any capacity is insane for a 3D Sonic fan game. How often do you really see that? How often do you see a completed 3D Sonic fan game? Genuinely. When people were talking about this game and the discourse that came around it, that was a mentality that I shared at that time, and some people were like, well, you know, there's Sonic Utopia, there's Sonic X, Y, and Z, and they talked about a bunch of frameworks, really cool frameworks with like one level, but this is one of the few completed 3D Sonic fan games, for better or for worse, and I think that makes it kind of one of the more interesting things to look at, because this is the final product. It's never gonna get another update. We're good, man. We can take a look at this and talk mad shit, and they'll never be able to fix it. They'll never be able to go back in time and make Sendo like that game if it's dog shit. I don't know, whatever. I've heard bad things about this story, by the way. I don't give a fuck about this story. I don't care. It's a Sonic fan game. The story is probably going to be serviceable to ass. I'm sorry. You know, there's a reason people make fan game stories and aren't writing for like IDW or something. People want to talk shit about Ian Flynn, but holy fuck, man, I've seen some content from this community that, first of all, it's just rough. It's rough, man. People were talking about "this is your last Omen" line or whatever from this game. You know, shit like that is a little more common than you would think. Or like, I don't know. Writing is hard is a TLDR of that. And people that aren't professional writers can pump out some good content if they really try. But you know, rare chance, slim to none chance. So I'm really not expecting anything crazy. I'm really not going to be focusing on the lines or anything, or the cutscenes outside of like, oh, that looked kind of pretty. And fuck if I care about the narrative. Spoiler alert, Chris Thorndike is in this and he dies or something. I don't give a shit. Like, I'm not gonna fucking... I love myself too much to waste my time on something like that. Just respectively, it's not worth it. What did I fucking say? That's actually kind of helpful. That would be something that would be nice to put into the opening level. I know we just technically got the plot MacGuffin, but, you know, gameplay comes before dog shit ass story, so like, maybe... Yeah, I don't know. But guess what? You're never gonna be able to fix it, Omens team or whatever. You're fucking stupid. You're cooked. Don't mind me. Just gonna... It always feels so bad when you fuck that shit up. It seems like there's a little bit of a delay on the fucking slide, but I could also be crazy. They're gonna put some shit in here, right? Nah, that was just for looks. I take it back. I have seen a lot of people play this game, by the way. This is kind of running it back a little bit in the conversation, but I don't know if you can tell. I'm cracked out right now, so I really don't know. What the fuck is this? Why would you save all of this tutorialization for now when you're at a tutorial level? Why teach me how to fucking stomp or bounce? It's a Sonic fan game. People have played Sonic. Okay, whatever. Sonic has a unique combat ability to clear large groups of enemies. Hold the button down to charge, so that it's a combat thing. So combat's gonna be a big part of this. What? That's the fucking right button. Oh my god. Hold on. We gotta figure it out. Okay. Hold on. Fuck you. I'm not gonna do this shit. I'm just gonna homie attack you. It's 3 dudes. Whatever. I kind of get it. It's the same as the bounce button. You charge it up and then you release it again? Okay, I need to figure this out or else people are gonna get fucking mad at me in the comments. Sure. I think I pressed the homing attack button again. That works. I'll take it. Whatever, dude. I don't fucking know. It's not gonna matter too much, I don't think. Hopefully combat isn't gonna be a massive part of this. Hopefully. I don't know. There's this weird fascination with combat in Sonic games. I see it with, like, I don't know, a bunch of different adventure-style fan games that are trying to do, like, or make Shadow unique to Sonic. It's especially prevalent in Shadow content, because he kind of did have this very combat-heavy focus in the adventure game, or not the adventure games, but like 06, and that people hung on to that for some reason, and I don't know, I'm not a huge fan. I'm not a massive fan. By the way, speaking about scope, holy shit, the fact that there's conversations in the level, that's pretty dope. That's pretty cool. I like that. This level is also not too bad from what I remember. Early on, I think I got lost on my first playthrough. I don't remember dick about the level design, though, so I might have just been actually trash at it. Because I'm doing alright now. There's not really any reason for me to get lost here. So I think I could have just been bad at the game. And that could have been the whole thing. I do also like how boost is at least seemingly a little bit more limited in this, and it's actually possible to run out of boost relatively quickly. Like I was saying before, this game kind of exceeded the Sonic community. It ended up taking a route outside of what you would expect to be the normal Sonic community, and I saw a lot of bigger YouTubers playing it when the demo came out, before the allegations came out, and holy fuck, man. Like, I saw people struggling with this shit. So maybe, okay, maybe I do get the tutorialization a little bit, but that also brings into question, if it's a Sonic fan game, right? How welcoming does it need to be to newcomers? Because this wants to feel like an official game. This very much wants to feel like an official game. You can tell. So maybe they were trying to go for, like, the larger audience by making it very, very, very accessible. But also, that kind of pushes away people that may already know how to play a fucking Sonic game, because they have to run through the tutorial level, and they get brain-dead baby taught how to do this shit. Like, this is how you Google, this is how you Gaga. I don't fucking care. I don't give a shit. Oh, the bounce is on this button? Thank you, appreciate it. Like, that's all I need. Put it on a fucking wall or something. But overall, how welcoming does a Sonic fan game, or any fan game for that matter, need to be to a new audience that is probably never going to touch the game in the first place? If someone... Oh, there's so much shit here. If someone wants to experience this game, or if someone wants to experience a Sonic game, is what I meant to say, they're gonna play a fucking Sonic game. They're not gonna go out of their way to download Sonic Omens. Does that make sense? How open does that need to really be to newcomers? But then you also get scenarios where... I'm just gonna figure this fucking boss out, whatever. Oh, there's so much while playing with the gamepad control. Okay, awesome, thank you. Fuck, well, I keep getting messed up by these goddamn boxes, bro. Okay, so anyways, what? How open do you need to be? There was this scenario where people were playing this game and didn't know dick about Sonic. You could tell based on their gameplay. No shade, bro. You don't gotta be a good Sonic player to enjoy Sonic experiences, whatever. But you could tell that they were very new to the Sonic franchise, or they weren't particularly good at it. One or the other. And... I don't know, do you cater to those people? Because there are scenarios where, yeah, fuck yeah, it'll open up to a wider audience. Is it likely? No, not really, especially after this game came out for the, for realsies. People dropped this shit like nuts. You know, no one was playing this fucking game. No major YouTuber was playing this game. No people that were unfamiliar with Sonic were giving this game a second glance, man. So, like, I don't know. It's weird, it's hard, I can see both sides of the scenario, and I do think that, you know, Sonic fan games, to a degree, need to be a little more welcoming than some of them are. Because you'll get into games like, I'm gonna say this, it's gonna be a hot take, you'll get into games like Roboblast 2, which are not made for people who have not played a Sonic game before, flat out. And even in that scenario, yeah, sometimes they are made for people who have played a Sonic game, because you have to learn the very specific mechanics of that game, the very specific game feel of that game, in order to actually fully appreciate it and enjoy it. And it's like, at what point is the game just supposed to be a little bit easier, rather than force the player to learn fucking millions of systems, or a trillion things on how to control this thing to, I don't know, does that make sense? Am I making sense at all? This boss fight fucking sucks. This is where I put down the demo, by the way. I do remember this now, because I started playing this, I saw how much damage I was doing to this guy, and I just got fucking bored immediately. Also, the timing there is so strict. This is fucking dumb for a first boss. Everything I just said, throw that out the window for a second. If they put that much tutorialization into this, and then didn't make this boss easy for a fucking first timer, what, like, you just failed. one or the other. If this is not meant to be easy for newcomers, or if it was meant to be easy for newcomers, whatever, doesn't fucking matter. You messed it up. You messed it up bad. You done goofed it. This health bar is fucking huge. Could I have hit him twice there? Why did he stay open for longer that time? Okay, cool. Let's hit him there. That didn't work. That didn't work at all. Fuck, I need rings now. I really need rings. Oh my god. I cannot believe this shit. I actually cannot believe this shit. Are you fucking... Oh, tutorial again. Thank you, thank you. Oh, that's just the sweetest, man. For a second, I thought I didn't know how to play a fucking Sonic game. Appreciate you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm getting heated over simple shit right now. I need to simmer a little bit. I need to give this game more of a chance. I'm getting upset over very small things very early. And there's plenty of chance for this game to do right later, and this is a very small tidbit, a very small issue that the fucking pacing of this game doesn't feel right, and the challenge in this game doesn't feel right. When's the last time you played a Sonic fan game that did fucking pacing right, that did challenge right? I'd be tempted to say never. When's the last time you played a 3D Sonic fan game that did bosses right? Holy shit, that really is never. I don't think I've played a single 3D Sonic fan game. Hey, maybe even not a single 3D Sonic game that did bosses particularly well. Or in a way that made me go, fuck, that was a cool boss. Take it back, Frontiers. Frontiers kind of did crazy shit with that. I know, okay, people be kind of flip-flopping about that shit. That is such a fucking dumb attack. It's very easy to avoid. I just need to think a little bit more. He should face you and then do that, maybe, I think. That would be a nice little change. But I'm never going to like the game, because they'll never make the change, because they can't make the change, because they were excommunicated from the Sonic community, because they did weird shit. Fuck you! Fuck you, I win, you lose! Oh, I'm not gonna get that. Okay, I'm gonna get that, never mind. The boost is really fucking fast in this game, a lot faster than you'd expect. Like, I'm actually kind of blown away. They should make these boost capsules respawn. Do they do that? I really fucking hope they do that. I don't know, I haven't been paying too much attention. This game really is pretty, though. Like, if nothing else, the game's pretty. The boost effect is like a little... What the fuck? That's... Okay, never mind, I couldn't hit him there. A little... There's no... Water, calm. Calma. Breathe. It's okay. It's okay. The bad man can't hurt you. You just need to beat the boss, and the bad man will go away. I really hope they respawn. Because if they don't respawn, I just wasted 2 fucking boost capsules, and I'm gonna fucking lose my mind. I didn't know I was gonna be resource managing. It's fine. This boss fight is kind of fucking dumb. Like, yeah, I'm not playing it super smart. I'm just kind of running around and hoping things work. So, like, I guess I could be playing it a little smarter, a little more hyper-focused, but, like, holy fuck, dude. There was no grace on that one. It's okay. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mellow out a little bit. I'm usually not like this. I usually give fan games a little bit more of a chance. I am kind of a dickhead, period, though, when it comes to these things. That's why, like, if the Sonic community was hating it, there's either 2 explanations. There was some external factor that made them hate it, which in this case, very possible. Or the actual game itself is so fucking ass that it genuinely made some of the biggest dick suckers on the planet unable to suck peen. Like, I love the Sonic community, I do, but there's not a whole lot of, like, critical fan game discussion going on. Does that make sense? Like, here's the thing. I just needed a minute to myself for this thought to form. Thank you, game. Thank you for having a pause button. I thought I hit restart for a second. I was going to cry. Oh my god. Okay. I think that we're a very welcoming, amazing community, and I love that we're so positive about fan endeavors, because they're really cool, and the fact that they exist, you know, whether or not they're, like, amazing quality, the fact that they're even there is fucking dope. That said, we are, very, very lenient with, bad game design sometimes, and we don't really talk about it too much, and instead opt for, like, just glazing flat out instead. I don't know. It's better to tell devs where they fucked up so they can make a better game and have more people fall in love with their experience rather than just being like, yeah, it's peak, even though there are like some potential issues that could be fixed. You're so close to being done. Fuck off. Fuck off. Oh, you're cooked. You're cooked. You're cooked. Next time on Sonic Omens, we'll, keep playing this game and see where it takes me emotionally, because right now, holy fuck, I'm in a spot for sure. Don't give me a cutscene. Stop. Can I pause it? Fuck. Well, I guess we're watching another cutscene. Sorry. Give me. I need some water. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm getting lightheaded. I'm not. Okay. Obviously, I play it up a little for the camera, right? I ham it up a little bit, but everything I say, I stand by. There's been some confusion on that. Everything I say, I stand by. Even though I ham it up for the camera and exaggerate even just a little bit, I stand by it. And I'm not just getting upset about this game because, look, the community fucking hates it. Again, I'm gonna say it every episode probably. Open heart, open mind. Open heart, open mind. Open heart, open mind. Open heart, open mind. But holy fuck, that boss, we're off to a rocky start. We are off to an immensely rocky start, and we'll see where it goes from here. How long is this cutscene, bro? Preamble, yada yada yada. Tails, I want you carnally. Sonic, you can't say that. We're in public. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. Fucking, that's not Sonic saying that. That's me saying that about this cutscene. That was Sonic came off very aggressive there. My fault, gang. I'm sorry, squad. It's not what I meant. This is a cool plane design. Is this a plane level next? Is that what I'm starting next episode on? I've heard that's probably the worst piece of content you could possibly play in your entire life. Don't tell me that's where we're headed. I'm gonna see it. Look. We'll end the episode on a bad note if it is. I'll pause and we'll fucking hop back into it next time. But I just gotta see. Episode 2. Alright, we'll get to it in a minute.